praise and adoration to him as always. And I will, of course, should I say, unfailingly pray in the language of heaven. Some may misunderstand, some of them may try to misconstrue, but one thing is certain right now, in the presence of the Almighty God, Elohim, Adonai, El Shaddai in heaven, the angels are singing, worshiping and praising the Most High with the very oldest language on the face of this very earth, Igbo language. And that's how I'm going to pray. Ezi onye nwe anyị na Chineke nna nke pụrụ m ihe niile, Chukwu okike abịa ma bụ onye anyị na-efe na-agọzi aha nsọ ya, onye ọbụla ya na-achị, onye mmụọ na mmadụ na-erubere isi, onye ọbụla ya bụ ọka aka ụbọchị onye ka anyị na-etu eze ebube dị ngọzi, mmalite na ọgwụgwụ, ndị gboo wee tụọ oge ebighị ebi, onye nwe m ụmụ gị wee gbakọọ n'ụwa niile iwe na ozi ọma nke ji onwe gị n'ezi ha dị n'ọnụ mmadụ dị ndụ na nke ebere dị ngọzi. Anyị wee na-asị na onwe ihe ọbụla nke anyị nwe anyị bụ n'ihi na ọ bụ anụkpa ahụ sọsọ ka mmadụ dị ndụ bụ ofu ụbọchị anyị ga-anwụ, maka na okwu nsọ gị na-adịghị ma ruo mgbe ebighị, n'ihi na okwu gị niile ga-abịarịrị na mmezu. Ọ bịa nwere Biafra ga-eji wee bịa na mgbe nke anyị wee na-akpọkụ wee na-arịọ gị na-asị lekwa ude nke anyị na-asụ n'akwa nke anyị na-ebekọ metụta gị n'obi. Onye nwe m na Chineke nna nke igwe, biko dịka isi wee napụta ụmụ gị n'ọbụ n'Ijipt otu wee wezụga ụmụ gị bụ ndị Biafra mgbe ekwensu bụ zu nke mmadụ dị ndụ kere, anyị wee na-aja gị mma na-asị gị n'ime ọnọdụ anyị anyị ga-ekele ha nsọ gị, wee nye gị nsọpụrụ ụtọ na-eji ama mgbe niile, n'ihi na anyị nweghị ichi ọzọ ebezuga gị, anyị nwe anyị anaghị efe arụsị. Ọbịa mere iji wee na-agọzi nsọmụkwụ anyị niile, ọbịa mere anyị pịa obi ji wee gbaa mgbọrọgwụ n'ụwa niile, anyị anaghị atụ egwu mmadụ dị ndụ. Anyị wee na-eto gị eze ebube dị ngọzi, sị gị biko gbatara anyị ọsọ enyemaka, ọ bụ naanị gị bụ onye anyị na-efe nwanya bụ isi ala nye ka i wee napụta ndị gị n'ọbụ nke ekwensu. Anyị wee na-enye gị ofe na nsọpụrụ na ija mma, na-asị lekwa ka ndị iro anyị niile kakasịsi wee baa ha ọnụ, ha wee daa hapụrụ ikonye ọzọ obodo ekwensu bụ zu ala ọkwa n'ihi eze ebube dị ngọzi. Anya ọnwa anyị bụ ụmụ gị wee na-akpọkọ ha nsọ gị, na-asị na emeghị ichi ọzọ ewezuga gị. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma wee na-eto gị, na-asị onye kere ihe niile kere eke mana nwere onye kere na n'otuto niile na nsọpụrụ niile na ịja mma niile site n'ebighị mmadụ onye nke a na-ajọ gị. Ise ise ise. Having handed over our proceedings to heaven, we must therefore proceed unfailingly and very speedily to preach this very gospel that we have been mandated to preach.
Welcome, my amazing viewers. Thank you so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you're joining from. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Thank you so much. And remember this, wherever you're joining me from, Africa, Asia, Europe, America, Australia, Canada, wherever you're connecting me from, I thank you very much for your contributions on the channel. Each time you watch my video, please share the video. Share the video to all platforms. Share it to your friends and family. Share it to everybody that needs to hear our voice. You never can tell who will come across the video to know what is going on in the contraption called Nigeria. We will never be silent. They want to change the narrative in the conventional media, but in social media, we will not let them be. We are in charge in social media. That is why you also have to take charge. Use your platform, no matter how small, no matter how big it is, use it and speak up about the plight of your people. Regardless your tribe, regardless your region, you might be from the south, east, west, north, wherever you are, and you are indigenous in that country called Nigeria, use your platform to speak about the plight of the people. The Fulani Janjaweed are the common enemy. They have come to kill, to steal, and to destroy. They are not there to offer you anything and the power of gold. That is why we are fighting by all means possible to take our freedom. They can't stop us. As we are fighting, we are praying. Praying along with Asuni Lamazin Nadekano on the 150 days prayer. We can see the miracle unfolding. A lot of things are playing out. Our Asuni Lamazin Nadekano will join us. Do not listen to gossip. Do not listen to false information. Listen to the spirit leader of Mazin Nadekano. Listen to Chukwuka on what he has to say while you are praying with our Asuni Lamazin Nadekano. The prayer is very important. We are on the last phase of the prayer. If you have not joined, join. It is not yet too late. This is the only way you can communicate effectively with our Asuni Lamazin Nadekano and know the right message when it is coming. There are many false information coming from left, right, and center. You can, even from people whom we trust. False information coming with people who we are supposed to follow. But we have to be very, very careful to filter this information and take that which is meaningful. Take that which will bring Biafra. Any message that will not bring Biafra to us, that will not release freedom to our Asuni Lamazin Nadekano, should not be listened to. Our message is the message of freedom. Our Asuni Lamazin Nadekano must be released unconditionally. It doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter what they think. We know that he's coming out very, very soon. No man born of a woman can stop that divine mandate that had been given to Asuni Nnamdi to go and restore Biafra. It is a divine mandate, and he must accomplish it alive. That is why I am not shaking. You can hold him for as long as you did. When Chukwu Okabia want to take him out, which I know he's going to take him out very, very soon, no man can stop it. Our Spirit Nnamdi is coming out in full force, stronger than ever. He is indestructible because Chukwu Okabia made him who he is. Gave him he didn't appoint himself. He did not appoint himself. Everything that Mazen Nnamdi earns today, every respect that he earns today, every followership that he earns today, he works for it. He worked for it and he deserves it. If you want us to follow you, want us to listen to you, you have to work for it. That is why I love the Biafrans. Biafrans are not just followers. You must have to prove yourself clean before Biafrans can follow you. And for Mazen Nnamdi to win the heart of Biafra, he is as white as snow, just as he's always said. As white as snow, there's no dent. That is why the darkness cannot comprehend him. The light will always shine. He will always shine. It doesn't matter where you keep him. His message is going far wide. He has educated a lot of people, lectured so many of us, and we are carrying that message in our shoulder. Even when we are sleeping, we can hear from him. Even when we are walking in the street, we hear from him. There's no way you can stop us from hearing from Asuni Nnamdi because his message is coming directly from him. Wherever you keep him, while we pray along with him, he speaks to us directly. Nothing will happen to him. He's coming out with the flag of Biafra. It doesn't matter what anybody think. It doesn't matter what they say. You can see them planting all manner of strategy. We see all their strategies, all the plan that the Southeast governors are making, the Southeast elite, Johannes Ndibo, and the government himself, all the plan they are making to divide the IPOB. The IPOB that Chukwu Okabia himself have established through our Spirit Nnamdi to restore Biafra. Today, you can see what is happening. The Southeast elites with the governors and the government are trying to divide IPOB, to create faction in IPOB. But you are the follower of Spirit Nnamdi, do not be distracted. Do not follow what they are saying and do not go on with any faction. There is only one IPOB established by Spirit Nnamdi. Is either you are with Mazen Nnamdi or you're not with him. Do not buy the idea of going to any faction. We are one. We know those that Mazen Nnamdi told us to follow. He mentioned their name and he called their name on his broadcast again and again. He associated with them. We know them. We know those who are still following that full step of Asuni Nnamdi. Undoubtedly, we know those who have never been indicted in any crime in the struggle of IPOB. And we are following up. There must be no faction in IPOB. The only mission that IPOB has is to restore Biafra. It's not to drag leadership or drag who is this and who is that. Our focus is to restore Biafra. That is the focus of every indigenous person in the contracted core Nigeria. Our focus is to restore Biafra, and Biafra must be restored. It doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter the propaganda they push out there. They will never succeed. They will never succeed. The only way that we are following, the only thing that matters for us is the freedom of Asuni Nnamdi and the freedom of Biafra. Our Asuni Nnamdi, who was kidnapped from Kenya and sent to Nigeria through extraordinary rendition. People are not talking about it. They're talking about irrelevant things. Even when the media, the conventional media and the international media want to report, they will not tell us the truth. They will always twist the truth. Extradition and extraordinary rendition is not the same thing. They are not the same. Extradition is legal. Extraordinary rendition is illegal. These are two different things. So when somebody is coming on the media to report that our Spirit Nnamdi is extradited to Nigeria, it doesn't matter the media that is reporting, even if it be the media from heaven that is reporting that our Spirit Nnamdi was extradited. That is a lie. That is a pure lie. You have to debunk it with all your strength. Mazen Nnamdi was not extradited to Nigeria. He was sent to Nigeria through extraordinary rendition. That was what happened. And that is a crime, a world crime that Nigeria has committed against Asuli Mazen Kanu. That is the truth. The truth or not. And he wasn't arrested. He was never arrested anywhere. He was kidnapped in Kenya. That was why even Kenya government was denying that they were not aware of what happened. They were not aware of what transpired. That they were not aware that Asuli Mazen Kanu was in Kenya. They were denying. But they were the one that kidnapped Asuli Mazen Kanu. So what happened was kidnap and extraordinary rendition. Both are illegal and they are war crime. So on what basis are you going to stand to begin to try the supreme leader of IPOB in the court of law? What are you going to be standing on to try our supreme leader Mazen Kanu in the court of law when you have committed a grievous crime against him? You have denied him his rights, abused him, tortured him, and did all manner of things against him. Only Chukwu Okabe made him to be alive today because of the assignment he has given him. Chukwu Okabe made his life untouchable. And yet somebody will come and be talking trash about our Asuli Mazen Kanu. On what base are you going to send him to court? On what base are you going to judge him? After kidnapping him, sending him to Nigeria through extraordinary decision for doing nothing. What? Has not committed any crime against you in any way. All he was asking is referendum for his people, calling for the defense of his people. When he called and cried for the defense, nobody came to hear him. Even the southeastern governors didn't listen to him. He went ahead to protect his people that he loves so much, the people that are so close to his heart. He went ahead to build the ESN to protect them. All hell break loose. They called him a manner of name, call him a killer, call him whatever. But today you can see Mazen Kanu is very innocent of every charge they are using against him. Very innocent. You have arrested Mazen, you have kidnapped Mazen Kanu. Today what is happening in Nigeria? Everywhere is on fire. The whole northern region is in the hand of the terrorists. Kidnapping upon kidnapping every day. All the schools in the north are shut down, which is the desire of the Boko Haram. Government have played into their hand. They are now obeying Boko Haram by shutting down the whole schools. Instead of protecting the students and making sure that they go to school, they shut down the schools in the north. What else? They shift their ammunition to the southeast. Focus on the south. They're killing innocent people who are asking for self-determination. There is no crime that these people have committed except asking for self-determination. The same thing they are doing to our brothers, the Duduwa brothers. You see what they did to Igbowo? Went to Igbowo's house, killed people, destroyed his properties. They chased him up to Benin Republic to go and arrest Igbowo. Today, Igbowo is in prison in Benin Republic. With the connivance of the southwest political elites, their hand is in it. That was why the Janjaweed were able to imprison Sunday Igbowo in Benin Republic. If their hand was not in it, they cannot be able to imprison Sunday Igbowo in Benin Republic. Sunday Igbowo would have been on his way to Germany as he planned initially. But when they held Sunday Igbowo in Benin Republic, remember they were trooping there. The Oni of Shife went there. Or Basanjo went there. So many of them who has interest in the evil contraption called Nigeria, they went to Benin Republic to make their own deal. And after today, we are now seeing the deal that they have gone to make. All those pilgrimages they were going to Benin Republic, now you have seen the result. Up to the extent that even the lawyer of Sunday Igbowo cannot tell us what crime has Sunday Igbowo committed in Benin Republic. He can't tell us. Up to today, the lawyer of Sunday Igbowo cannot tell us the crime that Sunday Igbowo have committed that made him to be in detention, in prison in Benin Republic. That is where we have found ourselves. A country built on lies. These liars and criminals are everywhere. They are in the southeast, they are in the southwest, they are in the north, they are in the west, they are in all tribes. Bunch of criminals that are being brought together by Britain to perpetuate evil against the indigenous people. Bunch of criminals from all walks of life, from all religions, from all tribes, brought together by Britain to make sure that they subjugate the people, to destroy the people, and plunder us, plunder our wealth, and take it away. They are everywhere, and those are the people we are standing against. And the only way we can be able to defeat these people is by breaking this very contraction up. Break it up, so people will go their separate ways and build a sensible nation where they can be proud to call themselves members of the nation. a nation they can defend, a nation they can be able to be patriotic to, not a janjaweed organized British contraption that doesn't have anything good to offer, that will only kill you instead of protecting you. We are asking for breakup to save life. Break it up to save life. There is nothing you can do in this very contraption called Nigeria that can work. It will never ever work. All they have is planning evil. You can see Benue State, what happened in Benue State. Benue State people are crying out on daily basis, saying it the way it is. Benue governor calling them by their name. Instead of government fighting against this terrorist group, they are putting the terrorist group as a stakeholder in their government. Miyeti Allah. Hear from Benue State, what Benue State as people are saying.
The issue of insecurity in Nigeria remains a concern. The activities of Fulani militia, kidnappers and bandits in the Middle Belt region and the country at large continues to increase. Elders and key players from the Middle Belt region, after deliberations, resolved that the federal government must take urgent steps to address the situation and save the country from another civil war.
If the federal government doesn't do anything, we are going to lead into anarchy, and anarchy may result to war. It's unfortunate that today majority of Nigerians are coming to hate Fulanis, not dislike, for reasons of inaction of the federal government.
The forum also condemned in strong terms the threat by the Miyetti Allah to make ungovernable for states implementing the anti-open grazing law.
NEC views this as a clear threat to national security and demands that Miyetti Allah officials should be arrested, investigated and prosecuted under our anti-terrorism laws. The Middle Belt insists that the federal government must come clean and yield to the demands by the Nigerian public to unveil the identities of these sponsors of Boko Haram.
The elders opposed to any form of amnesty to insurgents and a planned recruitment for the so-called repentant terrorists into the national security architecture.
This is the situation where we find ourselves. The governor have cried and said, call on people, yet nobody is listening to him. Today, they are recruiting members of Boko Haram into the military. Now they told us that they have surrendered, that good number of Boko Haram members have surrendered. They are now welcoming them into the city. They are giving them amnesty. And you see their deception. Now they have started another deception, telling us that it's not a blanket amnesty, that they are only allowing them to come into town and reintegrate them. What is the meaning of amnesty? What does amnesty mean? You know, it is very funny that every English language in Nigeria has a different meaning. Every English language in Nigeria, the Janjaweed will always have their meaning to it. They have given this amnesty and they are coming to paint it a different thing altogether. Hear what an idiot is saying on national television to explain his own version.
Will the police or will the federal government be willing to take in any of these bandits who are willing to surrender their arms and give them amnesty?
You see, when you talk of amnesty, it's a relative term. And what the federal government is trying to say is that let us see those who have surrendered their arms, let us listen to them, let us chronicle them, let us receive them. We cannot just throw these people away because they are all Nigerians. Of course, they are criminals, they have committed atrocities, they have committed crimes, but according to the international law, when you surrender from a war zone, you are not killed or you are not maimed. You are allowed to have your say. We are listening to them. We are trying to see how we can integrate them into the larger society. But the question of giving the amnesty in what we used to know amnesty, I don't think that is the way to go. What we are trying to do is to get them settled in their various communities, to let them have a kind of means of livelihood so that they can integrate peacefully and honorably into the larger society.
So the window for any of the bandits who want to surrender is still open?
Oh, with all pleasure. Anybody wishing to surrender and do it honorably and honestly, government is ready to listen. Government is ready to see what they can do to settle them down without much cost, to ensure that as a nation we have responsibility to our citizens. We integrate them with the little that we can afford to give them. And we'll continue to monitor what they are doing in their various communities to ensure that they don't go back to the bad old days of armed banditry and the rest of them. We will monitor them and we will ensure that they don't go back to the bad old days of kidnapping and armed banditry.
This is where we have found ourselves, and we can't be part of it. The Ududuans will be part of it, the Biafrans will be part of it, the Middle Belters will be part of it. Every indigenous tribe that is sensible cannot be part of this very madness. That is why we are asking out. Break it up to save life. May Chukwu Okikabia guide and protect us in Nnamdi Kanu. May Chukwu Okikabia continue to protect Nnamdi Kanu, who has been able to carry us this far and let us know what we know today. May Chukwu Okikabia continue to strengthen him, give him good health, protect him wherever he is, bring him back to us, give words to him so that he can be able to take us to the promised land as Chukwu Okikabia has mandated. No man born of a woman can stop us. They will kill us. We will kill them. At the end of the day, Biafra will come. We must continue. It doesn't matter what they do. We must continue. Thank you so much for watching. And remember this. Bye-bye. See you again on the next video.